Avoid saying, I'll do it. Say instead, let's work together. Avoid saying, you do it. Say instead, shall we divide the tasks? Avoid saying, I'm in charge. Say instead, I'll take the lead. Avoid saying, it's my idea. Say instead, let's build on that idea. Avoid saying, I'm the expert. Say instead, I have some experience with that. Avoid saying, you're wrong. Say instead, I see a different perspective. Avoid saying, I don't know. Say instead, let me check the manual. Avoid saying, it's not working. Say instead, I'll troubleshoot. Avoid saying, I need help. Say instead, I'll contact IT. Avoid saying, what's this? Say instead, can you explain the feature? Avoid saying, I'm confused. Say instead, can you show me how? Avoid saying, it's too complicated. Say instead, let me break it down. Avoid saying, do this. Say instead, can you help me? Avoid saying, I need it. Say instead, could I get item? Avoid saying, now. Say instead, as soon as possible. Avoid saying, give me. Say instead, may I have item? Avoid saying, I want. Say instead, I would appreciate item. Avoid saying, get it. Say instead, can you assist me with task? Avoid saying, my idea. Say instead, one possible solution. Avoid saying, you do it. Say instead, let's work together. Avoid saying, I'm in charge. Say instead, I'll lead this project. Avoid saying, do it now. Say instead, let's prioritize tasks. Avoid saying, it's done. Say instead, let's review the progress. Avoid saying, I'm right. Say instead, let's consider all options. Avoid saying, excuse me. Say instead, sorry to interrupt. Avoid saying, thank you. Say instead, I appreciate it. Avoid saying, yes please. Say instead, that would be great. Avoid saying, no thanks. Say instead, I'm all set. Avoid saying, I'm sorry. Say instead, my apologies. Avoid saying, goodbye. Say instead, have a great day. Avoid saying, what's up? Say instead, hi, how are you? Avoid saying, I'm busy. Say instead, I'm on a deadline but I can talk. Avoid saying, I don't know. Say instead, let me find out and get back to you. Avoid saying, it's not my job. Say instead, I'm not sure that's my responsibility. Avoid saying, you're wrong. Say instead, I respectfully disagree. Avoid saying, I quit. Say instead, I'd like to discuss my concerns. Avoid saying, we should. Say instead, have you considered? Avoid saying, I think. Say instead, one idea is. Avoid saying, do this. Say instead, what about trying? Avoid saying, it's a good idea. Say instead, I like that approach. Avoid saying, let's do it. Say instead, shall we give it a try? Avoid saying, I'm sure. Say instead, it's likely that. Avoid saying, what's that? Say instead, can you explain that? Avoid saying, huh? Say instead, I didn't quite catch that. Avoid saying, I don't get it. Say instead, can you provide more context? Avoid saying, what do you mean? Say instead, can you elaborate on that? Avoid saying, how? Say instead, what's the process? Avoid saying, why? Say instead, what's the reasoning behind that? Avoid saying, how are you? Say instead, how was your weekend? Avoid saying, I'm fine. Say instead, I'm doing well, thanks. Avoid saying, what's up? Say instead, how's your day going? Avoid saying, not much. Say instead, I'm just getting started. Avoid saying, nothing. Say instead, I'm looking forward to the weekend. Avoid saying, yeah. Say instead, that's really interesting. Avoid saying, how are you? Say instead, how was your weekend? Avoid saying, I'm fine. Say instead, I'm doing well, thanks. Avoid saying, what's up? Say instead, how's your day going? Avoid saying, not much. Say instead, I'm looking forward to event. Avoid saying, that's cool. Say instead, that sounds interesting. Avoid saying, okay. Say instead, I'd love to hear more.